Hello and welcome to my new guitar nerdery video. This episode is dedicated to the harmonic minor scale. It's absolutely worth the effort to learn to play that scale over the whole fretboard. The most practical way, I think, and that's also my way, is to learn patterns, scale shapes. I'm very much into 3 notes per string scale shapes. And by only learning one scale shape, you already can play that scale, but only in one position or an octave higher. And all the space in between is a kind of, I call it, vacuum. You do not know what to do there. You have to search for the notes. If you learn more than just one pattern, you can fill the gaps. I'm going to show you all 3 notes per string scale shapes that are possible to create on a standard tuned guitar. I will also explain to you how these scale shapes can be developed by yourself. The key we are dealing with today is G harmonic minor. If we compare G harmonic minor to G Aeolian mode or the G natural minor scale, there's just one different note, and that's the 7th. In G harmonic minor we have a major 7th. So all notes of the G harmonic minor scale are G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, and F sharp. We have an augmented second from the E flat to the F sharp, and that interval creates actually the special sound of the scale. Now I'm going to start with showing you the way how these 3 notes per string scale shapes of the G harmonic minor scale can be created by ourselves. Therefore, we have to put all notes of G harmonic minor on the low E string over the whole octave. And now we regard all these 7 notes as starting point for a pattern. And the rule of these patterns we want to create is 3 notes per string. If I take the first note, the G here, as a starting point, the rule is now playing 3 notes on the same string upwards, and then the 4th note has to be played on the next string, and so on. And this way you get 3 notes per string patterns. Let me create the first 2 patterns by these rules. My first starting point is the first note of the scale, 3rd position, G. A, B flat. The next note, it's the 4th. The rule says we have to play it on the next string. I find the C here. D, E flat. The 4th note has again to be put on the next string. Find it here. Then G, A, then B flat, 4th note, next string. C, D, E flat, next string. F sharp. Here's the root again, G, which is in this case the 3rd note on the string. So the next note is A, B flat, and C. This is pattern number 1, and we have 6 more starting points for 6 more 3 notes per string patterns. Let me show you with pattern number 2. I'm going to start on the 2nd note, the A here in the 5th position, and then the same rule, 3 notes per string. B flat, C. The next note would be D, have to put it on the next string. E flat. The augmented second, F sharp, which is the 3rd note, so the next note is on the next string. G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, F sharp, G, A, B flat, C, and D. You see, following these rules, there's no other way than the 2nd scale shape looks like this. I believe you get the idea, and there are 5 more notes of the scale that can be starting points for new scale shapes, 3 notes per string scale shapes. And you have seen how I have done it with 1 and 2, and I think you now understand how it's done with the rest of the 5. The next scale shape behind scale shape number 7 is the first again, but 1 octave higher. This scale shape here in the 15th position looks exactly the same like that one in the 3rd position. And that second scale shape here looks exactly the same like that one we would play in the 17th position, because it's pattern number 2. Now I'm gonna demonstrate all 7 scale shapes after each other to the music, so that you can hear that it's always the same scale, but always 1 position up, and that it covers the whole fretboard. One again. This was it for today. I hope I could inspire you to dive deeper into the harmonic minor scale. If you like this video and want to support me and do not already have, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm looking very forward to see you next time.